So you can plug this in. It's electric. You plug it in, and it has different mode settings as well, where it has the cleaning and then the water change. So we're going to clean this tank because it really needs it. And we have gravel, so we're going to choose the gravel button, and then we'll also see if we need to do a water change on that. We can show you that too as well. But we're going to put the water, basically kind of recirculate it back in. And there's also extensions on here. So we only have a 10-gallon tank. So if you have a much larger tank, then it's definitely purposeful for that. So you just kind of move it around. You don't have to use the hose for this because the water is just coming out the top. There's a filter in here. So the water is sucking up and running through the filter. So then it's just coming back out. So you're cleaning all that extra food and waste out of there. It's very, very quiet. Besides hearing the water just kind of coming back out. Otherwise, the machine itself is super quiet. So it's really hazy right now, but I can see all the extra food and waste just kind of flying up in there. And it does say if it starts to it's not cleaning up, like after a while, then the filter in there, you need to basically remove it and clean it. You can also use this after you clean. You can use it to exchange your water. So it also has that. Exchange rates are, you can do 100%, 80%, 60, 50%, 40%, or 20% water change. If you do have gravel like we do, then you can actually use the water exchange mode because the gravel is heavier than sand and it gives it more suction. So it's actually tumbling the rocks and cleaning it out a little bit better for us. But you're not supposed to use that mode if you have sand. You'll suck it into the pump. So that's a no-no. Don't use this mode on sand, but you can use it on the gravel because it gives it a lot more suction. So you remove this filter part when you're going to do the water exchange part, okay? You also don't have to have any of the parts on the top there if you doing the water exchange. And we're just going to actually kind of flow the water through and just show you how it works. So we're just going to turn it on, put the water back in. So there you go. Pretty handy, especially if you have a bigger tank. I think that would definitely be extremely helpful for people and not as messy. So you just have to have your bucket down there and do your tube. But it's nice to have it both in one kind of component where you can clean it and do a water exchange in the same thing.